Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to do the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine 7x over 4x. So in this problem, what we first want to do is we want to use the rule of limits, knowing that the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine x over x is equal to 1. This is just a standard rule. I know we go over it a little bit before exam 1, but this is definitely an important rule to know. It's just like a standard equation for the course, so make sure you have this rule down. And so using this information, we know that if we have the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine x over x, that's equal to 1. What we're going to do is we're going to try to manipulate this problem a little bit so that we're able to substitute this rule in for some point of our limit. So now we have the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine 7x over 4x. What we can do is we can multiply the top and the bottom by 7 over 7, almost like a common denominator problem. And so this is equal to the limit as x is approaching 0 of 7 sine 7x over 7 times 4x. Now simplifying that a little bit, we have the limit as x is approaching 0 of 7 sine 7x divided by 28x. So now what we can do is we're going to pull a 7 out of the numerator. So we're going to pull this 7 that's out in front here. And then we're going to divide, instead of pulling a 7 out of our denominator, we're going to pull 4 out of our denominator. And the reason that we do this is because then we end up with having the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine 7x over 7x times 7 over 4. So now having this limit as x is approaching 0 of sine 7x over 7x, this is basically the same thing as our rule where the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine x over x. So this is just going to become 1 using our rule. Because we have the 7x in the numerator, 7x in the denominator, this ends up just equaling 1. And so we end up having the limit as x is approaching 0 of 1 times 7 over 4, which is equal to 7 over 4. So your limit should end up being 7/4, and the reason that you're doing this is because you're able to use this rule knowing that the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine x over x is equal to 1. So when we have the limit as x is approaching 0 of sine 7x over 7x, that is equal to 1, so then you just end up with 7/4 as your answer.